Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're going to explore the remarkable lives of Dr. Emil and Dr. Jebasing, a couple whose pioneering work really sparked what many consider a golden age for missionary service in India.
This one quote really says it all. A gift from God. That's how people actually describe Dr. Emil Jebasing. It just perfectly captures the kind of profound impact he had on a whole generation of believers and missionaries across the subcontinent.
And this was the year it all really kicked into high gear. 1980. That's when a radio program launched that would eventually reach millions of people. It became a household name and a true beacon of hope. Vishwa Vani.
But to really get the full picture of the ministry, we've got to go back. We have to understand the man himself and a huge choice he made that basically set the course for his entire life.
And right from that moment, his life had a brand new direction. He committed himself to what he saw as the Lord's final command, and that mission would guide every single decision he made from that day on.
So, get this. He comes to this huge crossroads in his life. On one hand, he had this secure, respectable job as a professor, but he chose to resign. He walked away from that stability to step into ministry full-time. It was a massive leap of faith, and once he made that choice, he never, ever looked back. And that single decision, man, it just opened the floodgates for innovation. It led directly to creating ministries that used the technology of the day to spread his message all across India and even beyond.
So right from the get-go, Dr. Jebasing was involved in all sorts of key initiatives, everything from vacation Bible schools to co-founding the Friends Missionary Prayer Band. But do you see the pattern here? There's this core strategy of using radio to reach people in the most remote villages, people who had literally never heard the name of Jesus Christ before.
And this was everything to him. It wasn't just some nice idea, it was his personal mission statement. This deep-seated desire to be a pioneer, to go where no one else was. Instead of just working where others already were, that's what drove everything he did. This is a fantastic breakdown of how he operated. It all started with prayer on this tiny island. That led to the big launch of Vishwa Vani. But he knew that just reaching people was only the first step. So right after, he set up the India Believers Fellowship to support and strengthen them in their new faith. Now, here's something that is absolutely crucial to understand. Dr. Jebasing's mission wasn't a solo act. Not at all. It was this powerful, dynamic partnership with his wife, Dr. Jebasing. And just look at how beautifully their work fit together. While he was focusing on spreading the gospel through media and planting churches, Dr. Ananthi, who was a college professor with a PhD in English, felt this pull to help with the very real, everyday struggles she saw people facing all around her.
And her own incredible ministry? Wow. It didn't start with some big, grand strategy. It started with a single, simple act of compassion that would just blossom into something absolutely extraordinary. It literally all started with one small boy. One knock on her door, just asking for some food. So Dr. Ananthi helped him, of course, but she felt called to do more. A week later, he came back, but this time he brought 25 other kids with him, all of them ready for school. And from that one small moment of kindness, her work just exploded. It grew into a school serving 600 people, kids and adults, with free education, food, and medical care. You see, her impact wasn't just about the numbers or the buildings. It was so personal. In the community she served, she wasn't known as Dr. Jebasing. She earned this title of incredible love and deep respect, Mummiji, which means respected mother. Now, let's talk about Dr. Jebasing's later years, because this is where his unwavering commitment was really put to the test, showing just how strong his spirit was, even when his body was weak. Back in the year 2000, he got this really serious diagnosis, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and yet, for another 13 years, he continued his ministry with unbelievable energy. It's just a powerful testament to his faith, serving actively right up until he passed away in 2013. So when you put it all together, what is the lasting legacy of these two remarkable lives? What did they leave behind after a lifetime of partnership and service? Well, for starters, anyone who knew Dr. Jebasing will tell you the same thing. He lived what he preached. His entire character reflected his core beliefs, a life of prayer, real humility, a passion for missions, and this deep love for other people that treated every single person with compassion.
And together, their work created this amazing, holistic legacy. I mean, just look at this breakdown. It wasn't just one thing. It was addressing spiritual needs through evangelism and media, while at the very same time tackling physical needs through education and social transformation. It was a complete approach that has inspired so many others to serve.
So in the end, the story of the Jebasings isn't just a history lesson. It's really an inspiration that leaves all of us with a challenge. It kind of leaves us with a question to think about, a question about our own impact. What is our contribution going to be?